Welcome to our show, Two Mics No Limit. I'm your host, Fati.
And I'm Lydia Haruna, of course. So in today's episode,
Well, we actually want to talk about a couple things, but I really just wanted to touch on the 100 men versus gorilla debate real quick because basically,
who do you think is winning? Gorilla?
Okay, at first I felt like the gorilla was 100% winning. Like, there's no way that the gorilla wasn't gonna, because gorilla strength is just like even more than 1,000 times the strength of a human. Or maybe I'm exaggerating.
But
I'm exaggerating.
But this to 100 men though.
Exact. So that's where my mind changed, where I was just like, you know what? Because I saw a few things of like, people using logic and science and all that saying that although the gorilla could do like crazy damage, they don't have like the what is it? Like the agility or like the like they can't, or like the endurance
brain
to keep going like through 100 men. Like at a certain point, they're gonna get tired.
I feel like if they feel attacked, adrenaline is gonna peak through, and then they're gonna fight. Like however they know how to fight.
The gorillas or the humans?
The both. I feel like both. We are all animal species. Like when you feel threatened, you're gonna defend your home.
Of course.
That is like, and if you've seen any movies, like even the way they pound their chest, or like if you go to the zoo, like you know what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, too, we made planes fly. Humans did. We got the brain behind it. They might have the strength, but not necessarily. So if you're bringing in like 100 men, hey, go get the bamboo stick, tie a rope here. This man go there. Like, okay, we're gonna.
Oh, there's no weapons involved.
Say?
You can't use no weapons.
Says who? That's not what I heard.
That's the rules. It's like 100 men, like dead on with one gorilla, like, and 100% that gorilla definitely tearing through at least 40 of them.
What do you mean no weapons?
Like, y'all gotta go head to head, like
that does not make any sense,
honey. That's the rules. Like, well, it was just one tweet. I feel like
even
people
with that,
just
I just feel like they're. I just feel like they're gonna. The men is gonna win.
I think the men are gonna win. Like,
have you met the Africans?
See,
have you met the African men?
You feel me? That's
with the broad shoulders, and then they'll win.
Like it's them. Like African men, I'll say Jamaican men for sure. Like, cause they're just straight muscle, skin and muscle.
Yeah,
that's Jamaican men. They would definitely, like do their thing. But I'm not gonna lie, that one gorilla is gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
it's not even funny. Like but.
And I did see this thing where the girl was saying that there was going to be a fear when they go, like where they see a couple of men dying and now they want to escape. I'm like, if you prep your mind that you're going to war, you're going, like there's no point of return. Like you're going to fight. You're going to protect.
Never volunteer. Like I God knew not to make me a man. I can't go to war. I can't go to war. I will run.
So you need to find you a protector. If you go with the guys that say 50-50, we're going to be in bed. Somebody's going to be knocking on the door like, hey, babe, hold half of that.
They definitely going to be like, well, what did you do for me to have to protect you? What do you contribute into the fight? What do you bring into the table? Why do I have to sacrifice myself to help you on this battlefield? Like,
at that point, they're gonna drag you to war.
They could go straight to
take half of the gorilla.
At that point, I hope the gorilla wins. I hope the gorilla wins because.
No, that's funny. I also saw this thing where I followed this lady. Change the topic. Peyton. Oh my God, I love her. She made me cry with her situation. Like I was actually, I don't know if because I was on my period, but I was crying.
What's the situation?
Because I don't know. I followed her for a while now, and when you genuinely want somebody to find love.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know this woman, but it's like, you could tell she has a good heart, even with like the stuff that she posts every day. She's basically showing you her life. And then you just wish that, she would find love. Like, it's just, you can be genuinely happy for somebody
Right.
without, So she met this guy, and we were all like, even she called them PayPals. We're saying like, oh, I hope this one works out. The guy made her, not forced, like got her into going to church every Sunday.
Oh.
The guy did you listen to the Sunday sermons? Like, okay, you're crashing out. You need to go listen to this chapter. Like, things like that. It's very God-centered with their relationship. When they fight, like, he sits her down, talk to her. We were all like, oh my God, he's a good man, Savannah. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say? So come to find out, I think she said they've been together. Peyton and him have been together for 7 months. The new girl that came out, because Peyton, like, she didn't post this guy. She would talk about it, but never posted his face to his vlogs, nothing. So after 7 months, they went on vacation to Jamaica, and she's feeling like, this man loves me, like the way he was acting when they were on vacation. So she finally released the guy's face. And then the other woman came to her as a woman. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry, because it's just...
The other woman came to her as a woman that, hey, I think we're dating the same man. Why are you laughing? And it's like, and I just can't, it's like, okay, you might be going through a heartbreak and this person might truly be your person, but for you finding out with the public, because she went and I guess put the post underneath the collab she did with like a hair salon, whatever. And then she was like, well, she tried to reach out to her, but since she's an influencer, I don't think she checks her like requests for messages. So even the girl's mother followed Peyton for a while and everything, and they were all hitting her up like, yo, you're my daughter dating the same guy. So this man, like, she's asking the man, like, do you know this girl? I don't know her. She was something I used to deal with. And the girl was like, well, you just got done, like, Thursday.
Oh.
So what are you talking about? And then the girl says, raw.
Oh.
Given what we know about Houston, now I'm kind of like,
oh my God, here you go. Here you go. Girl, let it go.
Go get tested now.
I mean, yeah, but.
Yeah, so, and then I guess the guy kept denying it. Like, did you talk to no, she's crazy, she's a stalker, like, and I'm just like, he's a man of God. Like, this guy is a man of God. Like, the way he talks about Jesus.
Allegedly.
I was just so, like, this is my mouth, like, and then I started bawling my eyes out. Like, I started crying for her. I was like, I never cry. What is going on?
Listen,
what is going on?
One thing I'm going to tell, once you started talking about all that, I already knew where the story was going to go. Like, without, and I'm only saying that because, like,
I was shocked.
Yes, we love, like, God-centered men and all that other stuff, but sometimes it becomes performative, and there is a line between all of that. Because and this is really one of those cases of, like, someone not practicing what they're preaching. No pun intended. but I feel like even, like, I don't know, there has been discourse about, like, overly religious people who are, who try to present a certain way, but, like, they don't, they can be a bit hypocritical about things or whatever. Because I know God doesn't really condone infidelity, right? But like you said, she's always talking about how, like, when they have conflict, he brings it to God. We make sure we go to church every Sunday, or make sure you're listening to this sermon, that sermon. Are you listening to it? Are you hearing, like, the words of the preacher? Are you, like, and I'm telling you, like, sometimes it just becomes performative, like, and they do stuff like this. And I'm pretty sure, like, that's not all he was doing either. That's just all that's come out now. And it's like, I'd rather someone who's genuinely a good person and isn't just, like, hiding behind God or anything like that. It's just, like, trying to, like, center all that. Like, I do want a God-fearing man. I was
shocked.
All that.
I was like, what?
Why are you shocked? Like, yo,
no, I just think, I don't know, because it's like, it's like I really wanted it to work for her. Like, I don't know.
You're-
It's like
you're-
I genuinely
okay.
was hoping. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like she would be like, okay, I crashed out. And then he was like, I'm like, calm down. Like, things like that. So for that to come out, my jaw dropped. I was like,
I'm telling you, it be performative.
and then you know what's sickening?
What?
Okay, so after they had broken up, she still had to release a vlog. So she's basically vlogs her like weekly vlogs. So I guess whenever he had that Thursday when he hooked up with a girl, his second girlfriend, the next, I think, what was it? She found out about it. She said like Sunday. So on Friday, the guy is at her house and is telling her, babe, guess my password. If you can guess my password, you can go through it. If you can't guess, you have 3 attempts. If you can never guess it, you're not allowed to ever go through my phone. Knowing that you're cheating is sickening. Like, why are you playing with her feelings like that?
It's mind games. It's trying to trick someone into like trusting so you don't question them. When it comes, it's like, oh, why would I question his loyalty or whatever when he does X, Y, and Z?
Obviously, he's deleted the messages. If you're gonna bring your phone to me,
and
he's obviously probably deleted it. But
it could be that. It could be like he probably only hits the girl up on like vanish mode or something, or it could be that he really like probably changes something he knew she wasn't gonna guess, and it was like, oh well, your 3 tries.
You know what? B thought that it was her birthday, so that she would feel special.
He was not going to let that girl go.
Change it. He's gonna change it afterwards.
He wasn't going to let that girl go through his phone, because she would have found because one thing about it, I'm going to your Cash App. I'm going to your photos.
Oh, who you're sending money to?
Yes.
Why does the Cash App matter?
Honey, it's about who you sending money to, 100%. And then, because messages gonna get deleted, but I'm gonna go to to them DMs. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, so I guess, so when the girl came, Peyton was like, okay, so how do I know you're telling the truth? And she's like, I kept finding lashes all over his house. And then even in the vlogs, you can tell Peyton was like, I keep thinking my lashes are like, what do you call it? Bugs, because I keep finding them around my house. So she's like, didn't think that makes sense because it's everywhere. Her lashes is everywhere. And then she's like, okay, tell me what dates that happened. And all the dates is when they had their issues. So I guess the guy will have him over. And then I guess
he had the girl come to the Peyton girl's house?
Oh, I think Peyton would have found out. I think she has cameras over her house.
Oh.
No, his house. So basically a whole lot of things. And then she had the girl, because he kept lying after Peyton will confront him, and like he's acting like nothing happened.
Professional liar. That's another thing that's against God's word.
Like, he's acting like nothing happened. And so Peyton got the girl to come to a bowling alley they were all gonna meet at. And I guess like the guy would like start throwing things at the girl. She's like he picked up her phone and found out the girl was coming there to meet them. And I guess he told her, like, if she pulls up here, I'm gonna kill her.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's also against God's word.
Yeah, the man of God. I was like, huh? So, like, I guess that, like, something happened where the girl started bleeding from her face area, and she called the police and saying that he put his hands on me and broke the girl's phone. So Peyton had to go get her new phone because it's like she felt like it's her fault.
He hit the girl?
That's what the girl is claiming, but according to Peyton, she didn't see it that happening.
So then how her face started bleeding?
Well, that's what she's saying, that he hit me. And then, but Peyton was like, my back was turned like when that was happening, because they were questioning me. So he probably did, but not on the account. Well, I'm listening to the account of Peyton, so I don't know.
Oh, like, so you don't, but I mean, if she started bleeding, I'm pretty sure she didn't just punch herself in the face.
So they called the police, crazy, and then the girl was like, he knows I don't have money, and he broke my phone. Why would he do that? And then Peyton was like, don't worry, follow me, I'll go buy you a new phone. And that was the end of it. But it's just like, how do you feel about, and then another part where Peyton said that I was kind of like, it got me thinking, is like her coming to her as a woman. How do you feel about another woman coming to you as a woman?
I mean, if it's something like that where, like, you know, there's some real shit, like, come and tell me 100%. Because there are times where, like, women do it when, like, how am I trying to put this? Like, there are times where like there isn't anything happening and like a girl is trying to like mess with your relationship and like she will hit you up to bother you about like the guy because like, you know, I know that those cases exist. But then there are other times where your guy is actually doing some BS or whatever, like, and cheating on you with this other person, and then they're like, wait, hold up. Like, that you're dating him? Like, because I, you know, and at that point it's like, well, this is crazy. Like, because I don't want to be like 2 times. I don't want someone to be dating me and dating someone else. Like, that's messed up.
Me, to me personally, the reason why I feel like for her to say like it kind of hurt my ego a little bit, I will feel like I didn't do enough to know. Because my thing is, I'd rather know for myself. Yeah, and then it's like at that point you have the choice of deciding what to do, but now it's like you're forced to decide. Right. Because one is taken to the public, it's taken to all her subscribers. Right. Everybody is making reaction videos. We're over here sitting talking about it, right? It's embarrassing. It's like even walking in, let's say you walk in a room and your man is cheating with a girl and they both know, but you don't, and her friends know, whatever, right? But there is certain like smirking going around in the room. It's
like they know something you don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. It's embarrassing for the girl because it's like, damn, you say you love me, but you have me out here looking stupid in front of girls that might never even have the guts to speak to me. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, that's what I'll feel like. I'll be more like, my pride will be hurt because I didn't find out before somebody came to me.
That is so interesting. Like, yeah. That, I mean, that's true. I like, it's just an interesting take to have because you're like, what? Because you care more about like the image.
Girl, you know, like, do you know how hard it is to preserve an image of like not being a hoe, not like being a serial dater, and then a guy is come and embarrass you like that? I'm sorry, but no, you don't have that right.
That's like I 100% agree with you. It's just funny that like it's not funny, but it's just like, you know, that's you. Like, honestly, like where you're just like, you know about to be out here embarrassing me. Like, that's exactly not. And that you need to know before, like, so you can get ahead of it or whatever. Because for me, it's more so like I'll be hurt. Is that rain? God.
It's raining.
Like, okay, April, slow down. But I would be more hurt that he's cheating on me. Like more so of like the emotional part, like where it's just like, dang, like, was I not enough or something? Like, and it would like, and it's like, yeah, it would bruise my ego, but like it would also make me question, like it would make me insecure.
No, never.
See,
that's not my fault.
For me, I know, no. But like it would make me feel insecure. Like it would just make me feel like, you know, what was I doing that bad to push you to another woman? And it could be it's nothing. It could just be him. Yeah. Exactly. But like my thought process, like, you know, I would be,
you work.
I would be thinking like, dang, like, you know, and then it's that insecurity that I would be feeling and stuff, and then I'd feel embarrassed because it's like, dang, like now everybody knows I've been cheated on, like, you know.
And the good part about you finding out yourself is like, okay, well, I know he's fucking up. What can I get out of this before?
Just like, because I really would, none of that would be on my mind. Like, I would just be too hurt to contemplate on.
I don't know. You have more of the time you need to take to react. Some women might know that, okay, this guy is cheating, but I love him so much, I don't want to feel the emptiness. So they will stay with that person till they have created, like they have checked out. And then build that confidence to be like, you know what, I did see this, and honestly, I thought I could live with it. I couldn't, so bye. But if another woman comes to you as a woman, now it's kind of like you go somewhere and it's like you see it, and now you're even embarrassed, like, oh, you know, they're still together. Like, and then the guy knowing that you know, it's not even going to respect you as much because you chose to stay after the big puff thing, like poof in your face. Give me the chance to decide on my own. Like, I want to have control of what happens.
Would you stay, you know? Would you stay after getting cheated on?
I feel like that's a tricky question because I feel like, to me, my thing is, let's say somebody cheats on you, right? And then you go find a different guy. And then they do the same thing. And then you leave and you go find a different guy. And then they do the same thing.
Working through it, yeah.
So what I've told myself, and I've stuck by it for the 25 years of my life, I would get like not even like cheat. Like you have 2 mishaps. So whether I caught you with texting a girl and y'all didn't like do anything, the first one, I will break up with you. But it's how you react after that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we are done. How are you acting after that? Like, are you regretful about it? When you came back, do I see certain things that have changed? If it hasn't, then no. You know what I'm trying to say? But if it has, then it's like, you know what? Let's see. Because sometimes, too, you meet somebody, they have to find out who you are. Like, what kind of things that you are going to, you know what I'm trying to say? So that's where I had to mature to get to. But it's only so much I'm going to take. Like, fool me once, shame on me. If I give it a second chance to fool me twice, then it's like, that'll be on me. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And at that point, I already gave you 2 chances. I can't. Like, I have to live with my emptiness forever.
So, like, for you, it's like, you put them on a probation. And then,
it's like, you'll be on a probation. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I feel like for that to even happen, for me to give you a probation, there has to be something that I'm, like, receiving to even have that for you. Like, let's say I'm in a relationship with you and it never served me right, but yet you go out there and cheat on me. Never, because what were you doing for my life? Unless you were doing something for me that I feel like, okay, you know what? This guy, this is the pros and cons list. The cons is a weighing, like the pros is weighing the cons. Okay, let me see. But if the cons outweigh the pro and you're still messing up, no. So there has to be something that I'm benefiting from for me to even feel like, okay, you know what? This part is great. This is the kind of guy that I want. Let me see if he can change. That's it. But then it's like, if you get to the point of like actually penetrating the girl though, I don't know.
Usually when they cheat, the penetration happens.
Would you?
No. Automatic, not even a probation, not a nothing. Actually, you're blocked. You can't even contact me. Get the hell away from me. You're done. And that's it.
Well, would you ever cheat? Like, what would make you want to cheat?
If I feel like I want to cheat, I'm breaking up with you. But yeah, that's really that. Like, I'll just, like, we're done. Like, we can't be like together and then like I cheat on you. Like, like, cause once I like someone, like I like them and it's just them. And it's like, I'm very loyal in that sense. Like, cause like you're my person, like, and also I like fear men. Like, you don't want somebody to come and give you something. Like, so I'd rather avoid that headache too. And not wonder and like just, I don't want that headache, but anyway, I'd rather just stay loyal to my one person because I am expecting the same in return. And like, I just want that, I don't want to be hypocritical. I want that loyalty, like, 2 ways. But yeah, if I really feel like the urge, like, that I want to cheat, because it should, there's something lacking in this situation if I feel like I want to like explore other options. Yeah. Like, because if you're truly making me happy and all that, like, I'm not gonna want to go look elsewhere. Like, because it's like, nah, I'm locked in with you. I don't even find anyone else attractive. Like, it's just you.
Yeah.
And I want it to be the same way with my guy. So that's why it's like, when you find, like, when you feel like you need to go and cheat and like, deal with another woman or whatever it is, that means like you wasn't really locked in with me. You weren't loyal to me. Like, maybe there was something lacking here that you needed to go and explore somewhere else. So you went and did that. Like, okay, you did that. Bye. Don't come and stress me. Don't come and annoy me. Don't come and embarrass me. Don't do that. Just go, and
yeah. So let's say they do that, then they like you break up with them and then it's done. And then they come back begging, like, wanting to change and all of that. Like, let's say, like, a couple of weeks later, months later.
Couple of weeks. Heesh.
Like, it's been like y'all broken up.
Okay. And then they come back like
Right,
wanting
it's
another
like-
chance.
Right, like, oh, can we talk? And going with what has happened. This is why I did it. This is why I did this. And I'm sorry, it will never happen again. Like, I want to know what's your...
Damn, this gonna sound like some clown shit, but like, you gotta be real fine for me to even like you like yo like you really gotta be fine as hell for me to even consider like wanting to like take you back after you cheat on me because bruh, like you know, it's that pretty privilege. Like
I am dead. But you see what I'm saying though? I feel like in that moment, it's like me and you is done. Like in my heart, I've let you go. But if you come back and it's like, if you do, and if I even give you that time of day, what you're saying has to make sense. And in your case, that has to be fine. Like you have to be a chocolate. Mine, you have to be doing something for me that is beneficial.
Like, okay, it's that, but like, yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna try to hear you out and stuff, but like, I feel like there's no relationship without trust. And if I can't trust, because I'm not going to be able to trust you, I'm going to question everything. I'm going to be insecure. Like, when you say you're going to the store, like, you really going to the store? And I'm like, you come back from the store, I'm going to want to smell you and stuff. Like, is that a way to live? Like, because...
So, should you post the man? Should you post him?
Yes. Well, it depends because, like, I believe in, like, privacy, not necessarily secrecy. Like, you know, you gonna know I have a man. Like, if you see me with my man, you see me with my man, whatever. But like, I don't necessarily always want to just like post, like, you know, you know, like, I don't know, like maybe, like, you know, maybe he could get a 24 on my story. Like, I don't know, like, and at that point we got to be really locked in. Like,
yeah,
like, you know, not no new whatever. Like, just you got to be locked in. And I post you and like, you know, you're my man. I don't even want to post you and then we done. That's also like, damn, what happened?
Yeah.
I want it to be on some like, you know, and at that point I'd probably like, you know, but I don't know. I feel like if I post my man, it'd have to be like my engagement, my wedding, baby shower.
Babies. Okay.
Baby's first birthday.
So with the situation with Peyton, right? Another thing too, what she was saying is that most of the guys she would talk to, go on dates with, like she would talk about. So it's like everybody is in her business about, damn, like another guy didn't work out. It's like, why are you keeping track of my body count? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like if you, like, she's posting him after 7 months. Like when I was younger, like, you know, when you have those, like the relationship that was not really relationship because you were young, like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's different than if you're like now, where it's like after 7 months, like, do I really want to post you after 7 months? You know what I'm trying to say?
I feel like at that point is when you should be able to,
right?
If
he's
not a piece of crap.
But I don't do it because of like, okay, I'm trying to hide the guy. It's more of the evil eye. Like I believe in the evil eye a lot. Where it's like somebody like, do you ever notice you post something and somebody that you don't speak to is always like the first people to look at your story? I'm like, why are you always? Like it never fails to miss. Like, are you monitoring me? Like,
and they're monitoring spirits. That's exactly why I say that I don't like I don't like to post my business. I don't want to post my business. And it's not even about like, you know, keeping it a secret or anything like that. It's just that like, I don't want you in my business. I don't want you knowing who I mess with. You know I have that man. You know I'm taken. You know whatever. Life is great, all this. But you don't need to know who. Because best believe they're going to go and try to find them. You ever know, like, I don't know if you ever, like, post. Well, for me, no. But I, like, friends tell me certain stories and stuff. But, like, they'll post their guy, maybe tag them, and then their friends will go and follow the guy. Or not just their friends, but, like, you know, their mutuals, whatever. It's like, what are you following my man for? You don't even know him.
You know what? I kind of... Yeah. Okay, so the friends following your boyfriends, right?
If y'all know each other, like, you know, if he knows your friends, I don't like. There's no problem with that because it's not weird. If I never like B don't even know who.
What happened? B?
Oh, I could.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Go ahead.
Like,
I'm like, what happened? You made me feel like, wait.
No, I'm like,
like,
can I say his name?
No,
But,
yeah. I mean, it's just a letter.
Okay. You know, if he doesn't know who I am, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, and then you post him, but I know, like, you know, you tell me about him, whatever. So, like, you know, I'm familiar, whatever. And I just follow him,
I
and
think
he
that's
doesn't know
weird.
me. That's
I think
weird.
that's very weird.
Exactly. But if he's like friendly, oh, like, you know, he could spot me from a crowd, like, you know, and we're cool, we're like friendly and all that other stuff. And especially if it's like on a respectful level, like, you know, it's not even like, you know, and I don't think that's weird. Like, you know, with like, you know, just.
But I think with that
following
has
from
to
being
come to
friends.
mutual, like, for both friends understanding that that's kind of weird. But in certain situations, it's like certain people, you know, are not going to do, like, you know what I'm trying to
Just
say?
be
You know
weird,
how certain
yeah.
people are, so you don't think too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
But preferably, I don't know. I don't really like, let's say, like, if you have a man and then I see them like, oh, what's your Instagram to go follow? That's
Yeah,
not my
no.
personality to do
Yeah,
that. So that's why maybe I think that it's kind of weird. But if you have, like, let's say, like, I have a best friend that wants to follow, like, my boyfriend. What, like, at that point, it's kind of like, I don't think it's so weird. Because
your
it's
best
like,
friend.
right, what if they want to communicate to get something for me? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
like that's stuff like that is
So,
not weird at all.
yeah.
Like, or even like having their number for that reason, like with stuff like that. Like, you know, as long as it's like communication
Yeah.
about stuff like that, like I don't think that's weird at all. It's really more so like, cause for me, for example, I'm not following my friends, man. Like I'm just not doing it.
or like
'cause
if he posts something
what?
and then you go comment on the bottom of it,
Like,
I just feel like you're
like,
doing too much.
Yeah, like I'm not.
Like,
I'm
and
not
then with
doing
my
that.
life with people in it too, that's not how they are. So it will kind of be kind of sus, like, to me.
Exactly. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
for me to like, let's just say I knew him already before you guys started dating or whatever, or maybe like, even if like we all met at the same time and like, you know, we all like, you know, were on some like, oh, okay, like, yeah, it's whatever. But then y'all ended up dating or whatever the case is, like that. Those are the instances where I have them on social media where it's like, well, I already knew you before, like you already, you know, before you guys got into this or whatever. That's but other than that, I'm not gonna go out I'm not. I don't care how many times you post this person. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
And like sometimes I like to confuse people a little bit. Like, you post something and then you delete it, and then it's like, oh, did they break up? Mind your business, and you never have to
Not you-
wonder.
You love your mind games, yo. Oh my god. Like,
Mind
you
your
really
business, and you never have to wonder. Because I do not like the monitoring spirits, and sometimes too, it's like the evil eye. It's like your relationship might be going so good, and then you post it, and then all of a sudden there's something that
It's just
happened.
something, yo.
It's
Tell
like,
me about it.
Is it like my brain that's tricking me to think that, or does that happen?
No, and I honestly, like I am telling you right now, it's like anytime, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it, but I'm just gonna say like, anytime I share something good with something go wrong. That's what I'm gonna say. So yes,
You shared something. What?
anytime I share something good, the something good goes wrong. And whether it's
In
like
relationship or.
in general. And
So you're
and
supposed to
could
keep it
be
a
relation-
secret from people, like
not
your
necessarily
family?
a secret. Keep it private. Don't talk too much. Oh, how's this going with this? Oh, it's good. That's it.
Yeah.
Like you don't even gotta like give too much. And that's like, you know, like, and I'm talking about. We'll talk about it later. But
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that it is okay to be wary of like that evil eye and like monitoring spirits, people who don't even like you. Yo, it's people there's fake pages in my views. Like there's people who like they would never say a word to me ever. Like I don't even think they even like me. They be like one of the first. You would think they have my post notifications on, and it's like I know. There's no way in your sick head you have my post notifications on. So how you?
It's like
right there. Like come on. Like
and then it will be also theirs too. That like let's say that you post something of your guy, and then the same person is also in their views.
That is weird.
I'm sorry.
That is weird. And they're watching. Like, and
that's
I don't know why they're watching.
People. You see why I like to confuse people? Because you would never know. I could be single right now. I could not be. I don't know. Do you know? Because I don't.
Honestly.
Yeah, because it's like you have to say, okay, you're married and stuff. Like, because I'm Ghanaian, we believe in the whole spiritual stuff. Like, somebody might not like you and then take your picture or something, like to go and be like everything good they have going on. That thing do happen. And then so I try to keep my friends to a limit, especially like certain continent people. Certain continent people, I have already advised myself on that. Like, just keep my friends low. I keep what's going on positively low. Unless after it's happened, then
that you share after. Like,
you don't overdo it, because people will be like he and I'm like, bitch, behind your back.
That is that's how it usually goes. You gotta look, you gotta watch out, because honestly, even if we could take it back to like what we were talking about before, and then you were saying, well, maybe it's not necessarily with Peyton's story or anything like that, but when you were saying how like there are times where you could probably walk into a room or whatever, and then like your man's kikiing with whoever, and like there's like other people there who may know that he's up to no good, but they're smiling in your face, but then they're laughing behind your back and not really saying anything or whatever. Like, it's so similar to that too, like where it's like, well, they like when you look stupid, like people like just enjoying like seeing you, like, oh well, she looks dumb as hell because like he's doing X, Y, and Z.
That's what will pain. That's what will pain me. That right there is what will pain me to my bone.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I felt that because it's like, yo, you really have me out here looking stupid.
Like, do you know how much it costs to look like this? And you're gonna have me out here looking stupid? Yo. And you're supposed to be the one that love me?
Yo, like sometimes
at that point it's like, no, there's no more excuses. You're done. And especially if I didn't find out myself.
Yeah, and then you have to find out through people, and it's like, dang, they knew, and now I have to like, and then sometimes even like in them telling you, it's like they're watching you like
they
go through the emotions. Yeah,
they want to see if they brought you down. Like, you're not gonna make my decision for me.
And it's like, nah, I gotta like, I'm not gonna crash out in your face, but I will later. Don't worry.
I will be smart.
I don't know.
Smart about it, okay?
So yeah, like I mean, based on this, I guess maybe it is smart to. Okay, I think at the 7-month mark is smart to like, not smart, but like better to post.
Like, post to see who comes forward.
Yes, just like one of those things,
find
because
out
it's like
in the first few weeks. Wait, before I even agree to even do anything with you, I feel like I need to know. Because my thing is, I don't want to be somebody that broke somebody's home. So whether or not, okay, I have I had this situation going on. Okay, well, let's sit with that situation. Let's see what's going on. Like, I want to make sure
that is
because
done.
I also believe in karma, right?
Yep.
So I'm not going to blatantly sit there and know that, okay, you might be in this situation, but I'm not trying to find out because it's about me right now. No.
Right.
What is the other person saying that I don't know? Like, I'm trying to say, gather up everything and then move forward. So at that point, I'm going in it clean. So if I leave you, I know my conscience is clean. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I found out what I was supposed to find out, and I just walked away from it because it wasn't serving me anymore.
I mean, that's That's true. I also feel like you can tell when there's someone else. All that, like, because, for example, there are men who would, like, create conflict just to get that, you know, just to have an excuse to not contact you for a little bit so he can go and do whatever he wants to do, like what he was doing with, you know, old girl.
Oh, like
with
make
the
up
lashes.
things and then I think I will be able to tell.
Stir some type of argument. There's men who do that. There's like the random disappearances where it's like, dang, I haven't heard from you for this stretch of time. What were you doing? And then like how dare you question me? It's like, oh, okay.
Oh,
there's men.
Wait, they ask you how dare you question
like
them?
like not necessarily, like they don't really like, you know, say it like that, but then it's like they'll just like
why are you asking me that question?
Yeah, and also just, oh, you finding something new to complain about? Oh, like why are you even asking me that? Oh, I can't be busy. Oh, I can't do this. Like, okay, you know, and then like there's just different ways to tell, and then the hiding of the phone.
That is the
all
number
that,
one.
like, you know,
number one, I need to go through it sign.
Like I don't go through phones.
Like I need to go through it sign. The number one, like.
Last time I went through a phone.
You never get up with your phone. Why are you getting up with your phone?
Last time I went through a phone, I didn't eat for a week, and I'm not even joking. Like I was sick to my stomach. I was sick to my stomach. Like, and that was.
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
That was 8 years ago.
But okay, I'm
so scarred. I'm never going through a phone.
Listen though, right? How long was it till you went to the phone?
It wasn't at that point we were a year.
Hey,
and yeah, like
a year.
I don't go through phones,
girl.
Bro.
If you had a baby when you met that man, the kid would have been more like overborn.
Okay,
you would have had a whole human.
I don't go.
And you waited that long.
I don't go through phones, and the only reason why I went through the phone in the first place was because like his alarm was going off. And I'm like trying to go turn off the alarm. And then I'm like, why is there like 3 different biatches texting you? Or whatever. And then like that's when like, you know, like I opened it. And then I just see he was outside. Like he was.
First of all, why you have me after a year?
Listen, look, I told you I'm a clown.
Wow. I would feel like I wasted my time. I feel like you wasted my time and like I didn't know. My thing is I need to know. I think mentally I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to know. Like I have this thing where I want to know everything so I can choose whether to be like give me the choice to either take the situation you're presenting to me or walk away. You know what I mean? So
day, man, I can't.
She's like, I can't
go through a phone. I can't go through a phone.
So if I see it, okay, I start talking to you, you know, we go on dates, like it's been like a month now, we're still like courting each other. Okay, at that point, you know, I probably know your password by now, you know? Yeah. So you go through it, it's like, oh, he's entertaining Sarah. He's entertaining this person. Oh, okay, so are you talking to anybody? Oh, yeah, I'm still talking to people. Okay, he didn't lie to me. Mm-hmm. But, you know, he says,
oh, no. You go through the phone that early?
Girl, I need to know. It needs to match. Like, I am not that crazy that you're making it seem. Listen, you tell me one thing, like, if I'm asking you something in a month we're talking, and I 9 times out of 10, I already know the answer. I'm just seeing if you're going to tell me the truth.
That's true. So
if you lied to me, I know, okay, this is a no-go. At that point, I leave it. I didn't waste my time. I didn't increase my body count. I moved on. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm so quick to cut it off before I get in a relationship with you. You know what I mean? So if I see something fishy that is like, I know in my heart, I can't handle it. I know that you're doing certain jobs and activities that I cannot take. Then it's like, you know what? I tried. I couldn't do it by. Like, you know what I mean? I was able to move on my own terms.
like sometimes I'm strict like that, but
You know,
sometimes
so-
like it depends. Like when he's really fine, I be like letting certain.
Why are you being blinded by fine, girl? It's not going to serve you. You need to choose the one that's going to serve you.
Listen, sometimes
And take you forward. You know what I'm trying to say?
Sometimes
Because we're not getting any younger.
men just be fine. Like I don't know. Like some men just be fine, and it's like, dang, like you know what? You know, I could put on these rose-colored glasses real quick, just for a second.
It's not red, it's green.
just for a second, like you know, I just want to see.
It's not red, it's green.
Like yo, you know, ignorance is bliss. Like sometimes you just want to be happy for like the little few weeks, so
Right.
you just ignore certain things and you just like let certain things slide. Even though you're not supposed to, because that's some clown stuff, and that's exactly how you end up getting hurt, or like, you know, it just ends up like, you know, you find out too late that this wasn't something that you was supposed to keep entertaining for this long. But
Right, but that's what I'm saying, that's where there's strikes, right? So let's say that you met like you saw Sarah on his phone, and then now you guys are dating, and then you had told him like, yo, Sarah needs to go, and Sarah was still around. That is your number one strike right there. Like, it's like, okay, you're still entertaining this girl. Okay, you're not doing anything sexual with a girl. Why are you still keeping in contact? It's giving, I'm prepping it so I can always bounce back if I need to. It's like one foot is in here and one foot is out. True. So your first strike with me is I already told you to let this girl go, and you keep entertaining it. You might not be like messing with her like that, but you're entertaining it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I've mindsetly, I've noted it. You know what I'm trying to say? So the next one, okay, now you're stressing me. You know, so that's where it's like,
okay, I get that, and I agree. I still be on some
fine shit.
He's
fine. We're gonna let it go.
So I'm not going
because fine pays the bills.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like one thing.
That's fine pay the rent.
Some of them, but it depends though, like how not for real.
Oh my god,
it depends though on like how, because I'm really a complainer. I could complain. Oh my god,
it's
girl,
not complaining. It's communicating.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not complaining. I'm communicating with you.
Let us tell it, but let them tell it. You complaining too much, and you nagging or whatever. Like so, you know. I'm gonna do that. I'm a nag, because you know, and
I'm not. It's not nag. I hate that word.
Listen,
it's triggering to me. I'm not nagging because I care. I'm trying to communicate what I like to you.
Let them tell it. You're nagging, so I'm gonna call it what they call it.
What they call it? Oh,
nagging.
And that's another thing too. It's like, you know, when sometimes you get into it, and every time that you have an issue, they flip it on you.
Gaslighting.
Right. That one I cannot. It's so stressful. It's like it will make me stressed. And I cannot handle that.
The thing is that they try to say that it's you that do that. Like they'll say, like, because men love to say that women like to dodge accountability, right? And it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I be dodging some accountability sometimes. Like, you know, I could do that, but men do it too, and they don't. It's almost as if they don't think, like they know they do it.
Some men, let's not generalize. Let's not, because you know there's some good guys out there. You know, you have to stay hopeful so you can find the one.
Anyway, because you say like, oh, you know, X, Y, and Z that you're doing or that you've been doing is bothering me. Then they'll be like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm only doing this because you doing this.
Oh no,
but you not okay. I'm telling you that you're doing something that's bothering me. This is an issue. But you're trying to say that you're doing something because of
what
me
I was
or
doing.
whatever. And that's like almost like it's like gaslighting, honestly, too, or whatever. Because and then they flipping the script on you. So instead of, you know, saying, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry I'm doing this thing that upsets you. I'll try to be better, blah, blah. They're flipping it on you, but they swear we're the ones that do that. Like, where we're not, you know, we don't. And it's like, okay, maybe we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe we do, like, you know, maybe we do dodge accountability in that way, but you do it too.
Yeah.
No, okay, not all men.
Yeah,
whatever,
I feel
who
like
cares?
even if you, like, another thing too is, like, if you talk about it and even as a girl and something happens and you keep repeating it, that could make the guy also sick of you, right? So,
Oh, the nagging.
right. And then it's like, if I come to you and I communicate with you, and that's what I was talking about with, like, if they actually have changed or not. You know, so some people will say something and it's like they go back to doing what they said they weren't going to do. If I sit there and you tell me, okay, you did this that I didn't like, and you have a strike for it. Now, this is and what you're not going to do. And if I see it happen again, I'm gonna have to eat my feelings and you're gonna be out. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So if you fall back on that, where it goes back again, it's like you have no other option. You're not about to revert it on me because I know what manipulation is. Like, you messed up and now you're trying to make, like, you're mad of how I'm reacting that you messed up. I don't, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and which a lot of the fine ones that you love do. I'm not gonna lie. They like to like try to flip the script on you. Like, no, I'm telling you what you did. And you like, that's what I'm saying. That is gonna stress me out. Like, that would eat my soul. You know how you lost that pounds? I'll lose pounds over that because it's like, you're not listening to what I'm saying to you. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Them fine men will be the death of me. But I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. So let those Instagram models go.
No.
They be looking like Instagram. I swear. They be looking like the Fashion Nova model. I'm just like, Fati.
I love him.
Anyways.
I'm going to let him go. I'm not going to let him go because who else am I supposed to date?
So let us know what you guys think about. Are you going to pose the guy? Should a woman come to you as a woman? Should a man come to you as a man? Or would you rather find out?
Wait, hold on. A man coming to you as a man?
Yeah. Didn't you see that happen before?
Be a man. Stand up.
Stand up and what?
What are you coming to a man as a man
No,
for?
because I saw this one where the girl was cheating on her husband, and then the guy recorded the sex noise, whatever, and sent it to the husband.
What a snitch!
And sent it to the husband.
Yeah, you snitching on my good sis. Be a man.
Wait, and stick to it. No, that is being a coward then. Because if we're not gonna do it, why should they do it?
Why he in her business?
You see?
Why he in her business?
Okay. Because no, the same way I'm in your business, it's okay for him to be in your business. Because at this point, nobody want to be cheated on. Shoot.
Why?
Especially if you're my wife and I'm providing everything.
Why?
Would you want your son to do that?
No, but this ain't about my son. This is about that little snitch that was recording sounds where nobody asked him to go and record sounds.
It could be your son. You have to be fair. This one, dear, you have to be fair. Like,
fine. I guess I'll turn off toxic just for this one situation.
You could be a man and suck it up.
God.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for today's episode. My name is Lydia.
I'm Fati.
Bye. See you in the next one.